Hey guys, it's Christina, and as you saw by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about my experience at the Vamps concert. I had so much fun and I made a bunch of new friends, and I'm going to talk to you guys about some tips and some tricks that can maybe help you at your concerts. So the first thing you want to do when you get there is you want to make friends with the people around you. I know it's going to be awkward at first, but after the concert you guys are going to be like BFFs. And they can help you, and it's a win-win situation. I made a couple friends, and I'm still friends with them, and I still text them and tweet them all the time, so it's not like you're just gonna lose contact in one day. So I bought VIP, and so here are a couple things that I want to comment about the VIP. So first, here are what the lanyards look like. So this is what the VIP lanyards look like. They're pretty durable. I mean, I liked it, so that's a plus. And these were like the chains they were on. They weren't like the super cheap chains, like they're actually pretty comfortable, and they weren't like annoying on like my neck. The second thing VIP got was this really cool wristband. I actually liked it. It wasn't annoying and it wasn't very visible in my picture either. And it's a pretty cute keepsake. Okay, so the email that we got for VIP said to be there around 3 to 3:30, and being the overachiever I am, I got there around 12 because I was determined to get the front, and I was determined to be a barricade and have the best time of my life. And thankfully I did. I got there at 12 and there was no one else like in the area, but there was this huge line that like wrapped around. So I asked the ticket lady, I was like, is this for VIP? And she was like, no, they're gonna set up a table, so just wait around. So I waited, and then more people started coming, and they had like this line like shaped out behind us, and we were in front, and more people started to get there, and it just felt so nice being at the front and like not having to worry. So finally, after waiting in the heat for a couple of hours, they gave us our stuff and our lanyards and our tickets, and then they had us direct, I don't know what you call it, they made us go back around in line to the front of where the doors are at House of Blues. So if you've ever been to House of Blues Orlando, it has like those doors. So they made us wait in front. And after another couple of hours of waiting in the heat, we got to hear the Vamps sound check like through the door. I don't know, I think there was like a door cracked or something, and I was dying. And it was hot and sweaty, and all of my friends were like, we want to go inside. Then the Adventure Wonderland guy came out and he was like, okay, we're gonna let you guys in the next 5 to 10 minutes. And then he talked to us about the questions, and he was like, no personal questions or like nothing like dirty. I don't know. We didn't ask any of those questions, so it was totally fine. So they let us in, and the boys were on stage, and they were standing there like beautiful human beings like they always are. And so we walked in, and I walked in, and I was like right in front of Brad and Connor and Tristan, and it was amazing. And I was so happy I got there early because I just had the best time ever. After we asked all of our questions, they had like the little meet and greet picture background, so then we all lined up. It wasn't a line, it was more of like a clump. Waited and waited to get our picture with the boys, and I'll insert that picture now. They were so sweet, they're so nice, they remembered us from the airport. So after we took our picture, then we got back in line, and keynote, because I made friends with people, we were all like this little group, and so they all got out like before us, and so they like saved us a spot in line, which was so nice of them. Thank you, Alyssa, and all of you for saving my spot after watching this video. I love you guys a lot. After we waited for probably another hour or so, it's a lot of waiting and a lot of patience. Make sure you bring water. Water is like the #1 thing to bring. Water and snacks, because if you don't, you will pass out. So they finally let us in, and I was almost barricaded. There were like a couple girls in front of me, but I mean, if you get there that early, I was a little disappointed I wasn't all the way in the barricade, but I mean, I was so close and I was so happy. So the first people that performed were the Tide. They're really sweet, they're really awesome singers, they're great guys, and here are some clips from that. You want to get, girl, you want to get. video exit, and I love them. I've been following them for a while. They're really, really great guys, so you guys should go check them out. I'll link their stuff down below. And here are some clips from them performing. And by this time, I was getting pushed, shoved, like, I don't even know. It was some girls are like crazy ruthless. So my suggestion for that, if people are like pushing you, is like stand with like a wide pose and like put your arms out. I know you're gonna look ridiculous, but it really doesn't matter because everyone around you is gonna be trying to push you, and you're gonna be like, not today. And so you put your arms out and you like squat a little, and then you can still like put your arms up and woohoo, but it helps you not get pushed and shoved around. And the Vamps finally came on, and it was like shoving and pushing. I got through it, and they started singing, and it was awesome. Here's some clips from that.
You off my mind. I used to be so slow, never really gave you love. And you caught my eye, you made me feel like a new touch. Smokes that ice cold, and shell fight for that white gold. It's one of them good girls, afraid not to be starting. Watch out, because it don't never work. They're gonna give you a smirk. They got nothing to keep you clean. They're gonna rip out your head. Your aspirations are straight. Nothing I get the burn. But still breaks and our teenage scam.
Were so nice, and they were all passing out waters. We were at the front, so we got the water like most of the time, but you know, we'd like help send it backwards, which was, I don't know, I thought that was really nice because people get really, really overheated and it gets really, really hot and stuffy. So, you know, if you get really overheated fast, you might need to like stay towards the back or like let someone know just in case anything happens. After we got our water and I met up with my mom, we went upstairs to go get some merch, and I mean, that was a mess too, because for VIP online they told us, oh yeah, you guys get like hassle-free shopping. No, you're in line with everybody else, and that really aggravated me for some reason. I don't know, I was just really annoyed by that, but what can you do? So this was the one Vamps shirt that I got. I know I didn't really like any of the other ones, and the sweatshirt was way too expensive for me, so I got this one. It's really, really comfortable and soft, which is a plus from all their merch. This was the Before You Exit shirt that I got, just because, I don't know, this one's really soft too, which is a plus about all these shirts. And here's the back of it. It has all the tour dates, which I thought was pretty cute. And they weren't that expensive. Both of these shirts were like $25, which was, I mean, great, because I did not want to spend like $100 on top of the ticket and VIP. So after I got the merch, we went outside. My feet hurt so bad, and we ended up leaving just because my mom was tired, we were tired. It was like 11 when we got out, so I just wanted to go home. But afterwards, most of the time, the Vamps, Before You Exit and Tide, if you find where their bus is, which I know it sounds a little creepy, but I promise you it's not. Sometimes if you find their bus or like certain areas, they'll come out and talk to people or like say hi, take pictures. I was tired, so you know, what can we do? Here's some tips on what types of clothes to wear to a concert, because it's going to be really hot and you don't want to be uncomfortable. You want to be comfortable enough to like jump and dance and have fun, but not where you're like tugging at your clothes all the time. Some things not to wear, like if you get really hot easily, then don't wear jeans because you're going to sweat your legs off. That's not wearing heels just because it hurts your feet even more. But I mean, if you can wear heels and if they don't hurt your feet, then go right ahead. But I wore my Converse, which were still, I mean, my feet still hurt at the end, but they're always gonna hurt because it's a concert and you're jumping, so. One thing you really don't want to bring is like a selfie stick. I mean, I know they're great for taking pictures, but when you're in a concert with everyone this close, it's not fun. Like my sister, she had the girl next to her, she had a selfie stick, and she would like rest her arm on my sister's shoulder, and it was so incredibly annoying because you're like trying to watch the concert and like take pictures, and all you see is this like long thing coming in your photos, and you're like, why would you do that? It's just annoying. Save it for another time. I don't hate on selfie sticks, they're just not my favorite thing in the world. Overall, I had so much fun at this concert. I am in the worst post-concert depression ever. It's horrible, I hate it, I miss them, and I want them to come back already. But let's go over everything I've talked about. 1, bring lots of water and food. 2, perfect your stance, your like squat arm stance. And 3, just have fun, you know, enjoy it. They might not come back again, so you just gotta live in the moment. Don't take too many photos. I mean, obviously I took videos for you guys. So yeah, that's really all I have to say about the concert. Thank you to the Vamps for coming, and thank you to Adventures in Wonderland, the VIP program. They did a great job. They were really nice. So I would definitely do it again. I loved every second of it, and I wish I could go back. On that note, I will see you guys next Wednesday.